Sometimes they call him Mr. PV, Mr. Prescott Valley, because he's a little bit of a politician.
Peter Jok is many things: a team politician, a skilled three-point shooter. He's also a refugee, and his journey to becoming the player he is today, well, that's because of a journey longer than any shot and far more difficult than most people experience their entire lives.
Like, man, I mean, I've been through a lot. People don't, I don't really share it a lot, but pretty much it was me and my older brother, and then my younger brother and my little sister. So pretty much kind of grew up alone. Everything that I've been through is pretty much helped me to be in this position I'm at right now, and it's what's motivating me to keep going and trying to reach the next level.
Jok was born in South Sudan during the time of the Second Sudanese Civil War, a 22-year war that took the lives of an estimated 2 million people, including Jok's grandfather and father.
I didn't know him that well because he died when I was really young. So, but the stories that I hear from everybody else, it's great stories, and seemed like a great man.
Jok and his family fled Sudan to Uganda. They eventually made their way to Kenya. However, his grandmother and aunts lived in the U.S. So through a church group, Jok arrived in the U.S. city that birthed his athletic future, Des Moines, Iowa.
To me, it's unfathomable, like something so distant from what I've experienced or grown up in, or even people that I know have experienced or grown up with.
It was in Iowa that Jok's love for basketball, or better yet, his love for McDonald's, was ultimately sparked, leading to a passion for a game he never really enjoyed.
About 6th grade, my guardian, who's my guardian now, had an AAU team back then, and he wanted me to play for his AAU team, which is a traveling team. And I didn't want to because I didn't like basketball. But my mom wanted me to try it out. So I went to a few practices, and then he would always take us to McDonald's after practices. So I just told her, like, I'm just gonna keep going for McDonald's. And then that's the reason why I got him into basketball.
Jok was the #1 ranked high schooler in the state of Iowa before tearing his patella tendon early in his high school career. The injury caused several big-time schools to stop their recruiting of Jok. So with only a few options, he stayed home to play for the University of Iowa.
My 4 years at Iowa was probably the best 4 years that I had in my life so far, and made a lot of connections, a lot of long life relationships, and I always have Iowa in my heart.
There he proved to so many of the people who said the injury would be the end of his career that you may be able to measure the impact of a torn tendon, but you can't measure the determination of a refugee.
The strength of character and perseverance and the mental toughness to keep going and be where he is now, it's remarkable.
As a senior in 2017, Jok was named first team all-conference in the Big Ten and won the 2017 college three-point shooting contest. But after going undrafted in the 2017 NBA draft, Jok signed a partially guaranteed deal with the Phoenix Suns. However, he was waived before ever playing a game. It was then that he became a Northern Arizona Sun. Jok's goal is to play in the NBA, but his dream extends past the hardwood.
My ultimate goal is trying to get to NBA, make a lot of money and then go back, help in South Sudan, trying to build like a library or a school. Because I feel like education is the key. And if the kids get educated back home, it'd be a better place in South Sudan, because right now it's not where we want it to be.
While Jok's quest to the NBA is still a long ways from over, if we've learned anything about doubting Peter Jok, it's that he may shoot 40% from behind the arc, but when it comes to pushing through life and all of its challenges, well, Jok hasn't missed.
Yeah, it's just been a blessing to be where I'm at right now. Obviously, my goal is playing NBA, but it's a process, so just being here, getting better, just trying to take it day at a time, and then when that time comes, I'll be ready for it.